I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Check. Here goes 21.
That's complete to his running back. Ground just shy of midfield. It's first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to running back getting out of the backfield. If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back a little.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. There's Garoppolo to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now third and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. On third down, here's Coleman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down.
11.
Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And some room to work. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards on the ground. They're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try and run with Wilson. And he's going to get her here on third and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Brent, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Thomas, the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
13.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Coleman, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, Coleman. He will push his way down to about the 14. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. On second and 7, Garoppolo. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. From the 17, Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. On 3rd down, it's Coleman. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 28.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that way. Pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A give to Kamara running right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Mike, ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you. Come on.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Hill. 41 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Welcome back now here in London. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
Wait. That's a safety screen.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On 1st down, it's Coleman. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Here's Coleman.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
13 yards there and a Niner first. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shit. 21. 21. Hey, Delta.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. Garoppolo 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Check, 47. Off the screen.
21. Here we go. 65.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. This is Coleman. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. A good pickup there at 22. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. And we will get a timeout.
I know you felt that one.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Garoppolo to throw. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Play to win. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Kamara. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
95-56, 95-56. Kill. Check.
They run it for the first time to the backup Murray. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime.